Hello, this is Miss Bumphus, and today we're going to talk about still our plants, what it takes for our plants to grow, area of polygons, and we're going to talk about nature. We're still doing nature this week. We got to get outside and get some exercise. Okay, so we know we start our day off with a nutritious breakfast, snack, lunch, meal, whatever time of day it is. I have cheese in this. Cheese is full of vitamin D. Any type of milk or milk products full of vitamin D, so get some. Also have egg for protein and wheat. I have a piece of salami in here too, so I got my well-balanced diet just in something as simple as a sandwich. Okay? You need to do the same thing. I also have my vitamin C. And why do we need vitamin C? To build our immune system, okay? I had to swallow that. Cheese sometimes can choke you. Alright, so we have vitamin C. I have a grapefruit. Thank you, Mr. Mayfield. Love these grapefruits. Okay, didn't know what to do with my hands. Alright, let's talk about this. Teas. Teas. I love teas. Teas come from plants. Did you know that? I'm drinking it right now. Teas are very, very healthy for you. They are full of antitoxins and vitamins. They come from plants, so we need plants. Not only for oxygen, but for food, antioxidants, and good healthy stuff that we need for our body to be healthy and build our immune system. Because of the antitoxins and vitamins in your tea, it's really good for helping your body fight off disease and infections. So try to drink tea, you know. Nice warm teas on cold days, warm your body up. People take teas for a lot of things. The tea I have is organic. I prefer organic more so than any other tea. Because it's healthier for you. You don't have all that genetic engineered stuff, artificial ingredients, things that give us cancer, make us sick, and keep us going to the doctor and making them rich, you know? So, teas are good for inflammation. It's an anti-inflammatory, good for swelling, inflammation. It's good for anti-aging, good-looking skin. It lowers blood pressure, and it relieves you of stress. And we know we could be so stressed, especially sitting at home with nothing to do. Can't really do anything, kids running around instead of in school. Yes, we need some tea. Warm tea soothes you. You know what? And speaking of that, this lemon tea is really good for sore throats. Put some honey in there. Honey has antibiotics, something like that in it. So it's real good. I get kind of mixed up with my words sometimes. So you can use this to relax, go to sleep. It helps you with relaxing. So try the chamomile tea, Earl Grey, any of that. But those teas are really, really good for you. Now, speaking of lowering high blood pressure, which this tea could help you with, think about the people who are contracting or have contracted the coronavirus. Studies have shown that those people have underlying health issues like high blood pressure, diabetes, they're obese, different health issues that already is weakening their immune systems. So it's very important to try to eat healthy and make sure your body is cleansed. Get that fresh oxygen in your system. Go for walks, exercise, filter your lungs. Plant those flowers in your home to help you stay nice and healthy. Okay. Here in Durham, just itself, we have had overnight 200 extra cases, new cases. The coronavirus. So I ain't trying to go nowhere and get sick. So you should be thinking about ways you can stay healthy to follow those rules. Stay out of public places. When you're standing and talking to peers and people you know, 6 feet of distance between you. It's a little challenging for me to digest some of that because I love you type person, but you have to follow those rules. Wash your hands 20 seconds before eating. After handling things are coming in, wash those hands, okay? Disinfect, spray, wipe things down in your home. Clorox, water, it's just as good as anything else if you can't get it, okay? Just try to stay safe. Take every means and everything that you know to do and have learned to try to be safe. But let's take this outside, okay? We've got some other things we need to do. Alrighty. When you go outside today, please dress for the weather. A lot of us want to run out there in short sleeves and shorts because they say it's spring, but we got to pay attention to what is out there and what's really going on. If it's winter or fall or cold, period, dress for the weather. We do not need you sick while you're trying to recover and get sick more by contracting the coronavirus. So let's take care of ourselves, okay? Dress for the weather. It's a nice day out here. It's nice and windy. Didn't know it was going to get this windy, but it is pretty windy. So let's go ahead and take a look. Today, we're going to take a look at Mr. John's grass garden. Look at his grass. Beautiful. Man, and look at mine. I got dirt, but we're going to talk about that dirt too in a little bit. So he has beautiful grass, and he takes care of his grass really well. It's so beautiful and green. Most people don't look like this here today, but his grass is beautiful. Mr. John waters, fertilizes, have good soil and everything. Yeah, this is the good part for Mr. John. He has a beautiful little garden bed. Look at there. Nice. Rich black soil. I see some little white specks there of fertilizer. He has plants already growing. Now, those plants he just planted a couple of days ago, so they're still, the roots are kind of resting in the soil, attaching and growing. So once it attaches well and root itself or attaches itself to the dirt and find its place and home there, it's going to stand up and grow. I think he said those were grapes. This was tomatoes, and that's what that was. He got a lot of little seeds and stuff in here, but we're going to see how that looked later, okay? But he planted his garden. A lot of people are planting garden hedges and flowers this time of year. Spring is that time, okay? Now, let's take a look at something. This is our math problem for today. Okay? Mr. John has a vegetable garden. We just saw that little thing, didn't we? That he has built in the shape of a rectangle that is 7 feet long in length and 4 feet in width. What is the area of garden space that he has for planting? Now, we learned about formulas. We talked about those polygons and the different formulas of those polygons. So, consider that, okay? All right, I'm getting ready to flip this around. Boom. Our formula for a rectangle is length times width. And as you can see, I have drawn Mr. John's little gardening bed. It's in the shape of a rectangle, 7 feet in length, 4 feet in width. So, you have 2 feet there, so 2 feet, 2 squared. Okay, so we're looking for the area. We know our perimeter is the area around an area, how big something is. So, we're not looking for perimeter. We're looking for area. Our formula is length times width, so we got 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28. Okay, so that's Mr. John's area that he have for gardening space. Isn't that easy? A lot of you think you do not have to know all of this stuff about word problems and gardening, but this is real life stuff. You never know when you need these measurements or how to predict or figure out how much wood or you're going to need to make a certain size garden, plant bed, flower bed, herb bed. Oh God, I want a herb bed. I think I may try that later. I don't know. But you know, with this coronavirus thingy, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's kind of scary because there's no one out here with me, is it? Nope. But just standing in my yard, I could get sick. Guess why? You know those little round, invisible atoms? Those are the atoms that we have can contract or carry the coronavirus. The coronavirus little cells could jump on that. And when it jumps on that, it could make us sick. So, I'm not too thrilled at all about the coronavirus. Okay? Let's take a look at something. Remember we were talking about soil. That soil that I really dislike. Remember, we have 3 layers. We have our loam or humus. We have our clay, silt, and bedrock. That's the gravel. Sand and bedrock. Sometimes they don't break it up into 4 categories. They only use 3. Depends on what grade level you're in. But I want you to look at something. We saw Mr. John grass. Look at mine. Red clay dirt. And guess what? Red clay dirt has no nutrition. None. So my plants can't grow, not even grass. Weeds can't even grow. But I'm going to fix that because I'm going to mix it up with some black nutritious dirt. Maybe that Mr. Black Cow fertilizers I used in my plants yesterday. Mix it up. Throw some grass seeds in there and have me some beautiful grass just like Mr. J. So we know that red dirt don't work. Let's go in the woods. Let's look at something here. I'm going to find a spot to dig from, okay? And I try not to cut this off, but let's take a look here. I had did this spot earlier. You see that? Underneath all of this, I got a stick here. Digging. You see that? Underneath this, we have beautiful loam. Look at that loam. Beautiful black dirt. And that dirt is full of nutrition. As you can see, you got dead leaves there. You have lots of organic material in here. Look at the little roots of the trees. They're just growing everywhere. You see those little roots? Growing everywhere. Sometimes you can find decomposers when you move stuff or go into the dirt. Those decomposers is what keep this ground healthy. Okay? Little bugs, everything. You see? And you can see all the dead leaves and stuff. That is what dies, and as it compacts under each other, it get wet, hold moisture, easy to break down, and the decomposers eat it and just do what it does and supply us with nice dirt. So everything has a way of recycling itself. So that's something you want to always consider too, you know? You don't have to always go out and buy healthy dirt. You can actually go in the woods and dig it up, okay? Another thing, look at the trees here. They're budding. And when I say they're budding, they're growing leaves. Look at that little bud there. Can you see that? All right, that's little baby leaves getting ready to sprout. Look at there. It's that time of year. Now, I want you to also notice, you see how these leaves are kind of laying down? Yesterday it rained. And when it rained, these leaves actually kind of turns it backside up. Why? Because if you see, it's kind of silky here. The leaves is very silky in texture right here. Underneath, it's kind of fuzzy. See? See right there? And the reason it's fuzzy like that is it is made to receive rain. You see its little veins and stuff in there. It receives the rain. So when it's going to rain like it did yesterday, those leaves kind of flip on their backs like, please rain on me, I need you, and open up so they can receive all that rain, okay? Also, they get rain from the roots and in the ground, okay? Now, if you notice here, these leaves are turned down. You have the little silky part on top. It's ready for some sunlight. It ain't got some rain. It's ready for some sunlight. It's ready to eat and process something now. And you can see it's kind of clouded. So because it's clouded, our plants are thriving for sunshine. So they're like all the way bent over, overlapping, trying to receive that sunlight. Okay? So hopefully the sun will come out today and serve our plants some justice, okay? So we just saw two different types of dirt. We saw the fertile and we saw the clay. The clay is red, holds a lot of water, and it's really necessary for our plants, but we need something that's going to be nutritious on top of these plants, okay? That, those little bald spots in my yard where that red dirt is, doesn't have that. Very rocky. Not a good source of water or anything, soil for plants to grow. All right, we planted, of course, yesterday. Yesterday we saw where we planted our peace lily and our English ivy. It is flourishing. Look at it. Plants have a way, and I had it sitting here, and if you noticed, as it sit here, you can see the sunlight. Look at the direction of those leaves.